digital economies just crashed almost 50% to $3 billion from an all-time high of about $6 billion.
I had no idea it was that crazy.
People have taken to speculating on the value of these items, and some of the rarest, knives and gloves, were going for tens of thousands of dollars.
Why? Is Counter-Strike's market more robust than the poorest countries in the world?
Now, this primarily affected the whales the most, the collectors.
Why would you want to fuck over your whales? Whales are the people that are arguably keeping the games alive.
They sent 18 people outside my door having a quote-unquote protest.
Yeah, so we did this funny protest one day.
It was a funny little protest.
I'm genuinely scared for my life. I'm genuinely scared for my family because of this whole thing.
I guess they're in too deep now to stop. All right, guys, listen, I pretty much came on for this video because I'm very curious about it. It's from CoffeeZilla. I mean, there's really no better source to take a look at a video from on any topic, honestly. So it's about the, I just heard about Counter-Strike. I know, I used to play Counter-Strike a lot when I was younger. I remember actually when there was a situation where my friend and I, we were part of like a clan, and we did a thing where we actually did like a scrimmage or whatever the fuck it's called, like a 2v2, and we were kicking ass, but we got in trouble because it wasn't our server, so they yelled at us and they kicked us out, but we won, so I don't know why they were fucking pissed off at us. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm curious about this. Basically, they had like a stock market crash. I know you could sell skins and knives and everything for like a ridiculous amount of money. Very strange behavior, but hey, you know what? God bless. So I'm curious about it. Let's just go. Let's watch.
It's 2008 all over again for gamers.
What? How old was I in 2008? Dude, I was 18. Holy fuck, dude. I wasn't even addicted to porn yet.
If you didn't know, one of the biggest digital economies just crashed almost 50% to $3 billion from an all-time high of about $6 billion. This is...
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know it was that crazy. I had no idea it was that crazy. Okay.
All because of a recent patch. You can see this line here just in free fall. We still don't know how bad the damage is. Penguin Zero 20 hours ago saying $1 billion in market cap was lost. 9 hours ago, Atrioc made a video that says $2 billion is lost. And I'm making a video where $3 billion has been wiped out. So it's...
Well, I mean, there's no way that this is a surprise to them. So why the fuck would they implement something that would destroy their own like economy? Are they making a Counter-Strike 3? I don't understand.
Anyone's guess as to...
Papa Gut, you can't sell sell items on Steam for real? I don't know what that means. What?
Where it goes from here. But what we're talking about today is Counter-Strike 2, a popular shooter game where you have in-game cosmetics which have different levels of rarity. We covered all of this in a long 3-part series.
God bless them though. My understanding is Counter-Strike is still not pay to win. It's just like pay to skin. So I mean, God bless him for that. I don't like the free-to-play models that make you like pay to win. Those piss me off. I have no problem with cosmetic models, but
on my main channel where we expose the underage gambling problem in Counter-Strike, but suffice to say, because of the in-game rarity, people have taken to speculating on the value of these items, and some of the rarest, knives and gloves, were going for tens of thousands of dollars. But
why and how? There's no, like, what the fuck? I don't understand why. Like, I thought things were worth some money, but I didn't think things were worth some money. That's insane. What's like the poorest country in the world? Is Counter-Strike's market more robust than the poorest countries in the world? What the fuck? Yeah, because of the rarity. I understand that, but it's not just because of the rarity. It's because people want them so bad. Why would they want these skins so bad that they're willing to spend thousands of dollars on them? That's what I'm saying. And like, how poor are these people? Is this the same thing as like when I go on a Disney trip? They're like, I got a new knife skin. Is that to give them the same satisfaction of when I go on like a Disney trip with my wife and I buy her things and then she sucks the fuck? Is it the same as when I go on a Disney trip?
That all changed basically a couple days ago when Counter-Strike issued an update where you could basically trade up for knives. Here you can see it right.
What does trading up mean? Oh, you can like merge things like World of Warcraft kind of. You use tokens for your gear.
Right here, you could trade 5 of your covert items for 1 regular knife or 1 regular gloves items, completely changing the entire sort of digital economy they had going on, the supply and demand of everything. And because of that, the entire...
So when they say trade up, they're literally just saying inside of the game. I'm assuming that's what they mean. They don't actually mean that you trade up to another person. They mean like you take 5 of a thing and you can turn it into one thing. And since that one thing is now less rare, it's going to like tank people's fucking ownership of items. Why would they do that though? And why would they do something so harsh and so intense if it's going to cut the market in half? There's no way they didn't know about that, right?
Entire economy crash, but it also kind of had a reorganizing effect. Some items are down, let's see here, 96%.
I saw one person say they were up like $100,000. So
in the last 24 hours, some items are up 3,000%. Because if you had those items you could trade up for a knife, all of a sudden those are more valuable because you can use those more worthless items. Now this primarily affected the whales the most, the collectors, the people who had thousands, tens of thousands of dollars.
I have a real question. I guess I can try to answer this. Does Counter-Strike see any money from the trade of these things? That's crazy. Okay, so my understanding is that Steam takes a 5% transaction fee. Wait, what? Okay, so Steam, a 5% fee is taken on every sale and goes directly to Steam to cover costs of operating the market. Game-specific fee. An additional 10% fee is applied to all Counter-Strike 2 items sold in the market. So they get money. I don't know if this is 100% accurate. Okay, so apparently they get 15% of the item's total sale price. This is weird. I don't understand this because, like, listen, this is the thing. It seems like they make a substantial amount of money. I don't know how accurate this is, but why would you want to fuck over your whales? Why would you want to fuck them over? You know, it's one thing to sell to them. It's another thing to fuck them over. The whales are the people that are arguably keeping the games alive. Like, you know, I know people see there's games that will be like, hey, if you pay $5 a month, even mobile games that have pay-to-win models, or not even pay-to-win models, they have free-to-play models, right? Like, hey, listen, if you pay $5 or $10 a month, battle passes are a perfect example. You know, we'll give you, you know, something that's like that has some decent value, usually a good amount of value for the high bang for your buck, but you can't get like everything, right? It gives you like a nice amount for a nice amount of money, and that's to appeal to pretty much everybody. I do stuff like that. I'll do that. But whales typically spend substantially more. I don't even know what percentage. Okay, so this is more general, but it says the whales like are typically like about 1 to 2%, and in some games make up 90%. As much as 90% of the actual economy. And I don't know specifically how much it is for Counter-Strike 2. I don't think that we'll be able to see that. But like, why would you fuck over a very small fraction of players, but that arguably bring in the highest amount of revenue? Why would you fuck them over? That's what doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And they had to have known something like insane was going to happen in this market. I don't know. This seems like a slap in the face. I can't even see. I don't play Counter-Strike. Maybe there's something toxic associated with it, but this seems really dumb as shit. Unless they're trying to do some kind of like short sale of the market or something. Maybe they knew something was going to happen. Maybe they're just trying to manipulate the economy to make money. Imagine it gets fucking deep, dude. Imagine we get super deep here and they revert the change. Imagine they revert the change. And then somebody's able to like profit on it in some capacity, like basically buying into fucking Bitcoin or something.
In these digital skins, you can see here this guy has 60.
This is better for regular players. Yeah, but like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Who cares about the regular players? Like what?
$50,000 in.
Like, you're not like you get a better advantage in the game. It's just a cool knife.
Virtual currency, basically. And he's about to recalculate, you know, what it is after the update. And you're going to see how devastating this update was for some people.
$58K, okay? Oh. Now we make a shake. Let's see, guys. 58K to what? 58K.
Wow.
Ah!
That's a fucking third. That's less than a third, actually, mathematically. That's insane.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he lost basically $40,000 in the space of one CS2 update.
They want more players? Okay. I guess, is that what it is? The whole point is third-party casinos. Interesting. Is there some kind of gambling shit that's like that impactful that they want to smoke it out of the community? Okay, well maybe that means they have some integrity then.
Which ironically was called a small update. Now look, there's a lot you can say here. I think one of the biggest things is that obviously this illustrates the weakness of these speculative markets where someone controls the supply of your collectible item. This is always the biggest risk as a collector of any kind of item with no real value, maybe speculative value. You can think like Pokemon cards, other collectibles like that. At the end of the day, you can always have the parent company just release a bunch more of their rarer items and change the supply for everyone. So it's really not a good idea to probably put a ton of your net worth into these items. I also want to say specifically with Counter-Strike, one of the things we highlighted in our series is just how little the company listens to its community. I mean,
so is this Is this indicative of them listening to the community, or is this indicative of like was there a big outcrying of people? You can't exchange items for real money though. People use third-party websites for that. Okay. Now I'm starting to understand a little bit more. So okay, so that's okay. So there's some kind of weird. How the fuck? So how do people make money on this?
I mean, let's be clear. Valve is good at some things. Steam is, for the most part, a really good product. The problem is they don't listen to their community hardly at all. They're sort of known for not caring what their community thinks once they make a decision. This even goes to the highest level of Valve. In the third video in my 3-part series, I showed a clip of Gabe talking about how much power people at Valve have over these giant economies and how really no one's looking over their shoulder.
People at Valve have to get used to working without a safety net. Yeah. There's nothing between you and a customer. You can do something. There
were always complaints about how hard it was to get the knife. Oh, okay. So does that mean that Counter-Strike is not making a particularly high amount of money off these whales? I mean, I guess that makes sense then. Their whole argument is like, oh, you know what? Let's prioritize the player. I just don't know. I don't understand exactly how this economy works. It's fucking crazy though.
Come in that morning, and by 2:00 in the afternoon, you have fucked 1 million customers, right? And
they're all emailing you.
They're all me emailing you. And you probably should fix it, right? But nobody's looking over your shoulder. And for some people, that's liberating. For some people, it's terrifying.
So yeah, this is an open secret of Valve's style of operating. And the other thing worth noting is that it's not universally hated.
Yeah, I guess more casual players enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe we'll go all in on this, really deep dive it.
As an update, some of the players who like to actually play the game, some of them are now happy that knives have fallen in price, understandably so. Maybe they were priced out of the market. And of course, people are also happy if you have a bunch of items that people can just trade up. But I think it illustrates that this market was always and is always going to be a speculative one, where people need to realize that these items have no real value other than what someone else will pay for it.
Well, I mean, I feel like you can make that argument about fucking anything, dude.
And so if you're buying these skins for any
the mafia's involved, what the fuck? Did they get threatened for doing this then? What the hell? Oh my god.
The reason that you just enjoy how it looks, you're gonna be at risk of Valve basically rugging you. They completely control the supply of this market.
Bro, is Valve gonna get fucking decimated? How is it I'm hearing about the mafia more and more every day? Like, are we done with that shit? I keep hearing about the fucking mafia. I'm not even kidding. I forgot there was something else where the mafia was involved. Oh, was it like baseball gambling or something? Is that the only thing that the mafia has left?
Market, and there's nothing you can really do about it. If you're going to be one of these collectors who's hoping that their portfolio of knives goes up in value, you can just have all of it kind of disappear one day. And I think this is pretty well illustrated by one of actually our interviews on the CS2 Gamba videos. Arrow, he was basically out in the middle of nowhere when this update dropped, and you can see.
I'm surprised that it's so funny because people, I don't know if people realize it, but the Sopranos was about how the mafia was dying. I guess they're not. I guess they haven't. I guess they're still popping off.
Sort of his
NBA gambling. Yeah.
Reaction.
NBA Youngblood, right? Is that a thing? Am I hip?
Kind of sums up how big of a deal this whole thing is.
What happened?
Did you not say that you can trade reds for knives now?
You can trade up reds?
Oh brother, you need to run home. Brother, reds are
what the fuck?
I haven't had internet for like 6 hours. Or 7.
Brother, reds are going for 16 times the amount.
There's no way this is true.
Brother, I'm not getting.
I have to be getting trolled. I can't even open up Steam.
It literally
is he happy or is his life ruined over this decision?
Is gaming's 2008. I mean, people were all calling each other saying, check your inventory, you gotta sell, you gotta buy. Some people are finding out that they've lost half of their value overnight. And all of this reminds me of one of the early stories of how crypto started. Vitalik Buterin, who is the founder of Ethereum, of course, part of his origin story was that World of Warcraft changed some of the rules and his warlock character got less powerful, and it was such a nightmare moment for him. He realized how devastating it is to have centralized characters in charge of your, video game or whatever. Now, I have seen people say, oh, that's why crypto would have fixed this, like crypto is the answer.
How the fuck would crypto fix this? I'm like so uneducated on this. Well, how would crypto fix this?
Kind of not though, too, because a lot of the crypto games that I've seen come out, the people in charge of the rarity items and stuff can still have minting authority over new updates, new changes. NFT projects, you're always risking that they're going to release a new collection. So, I've seen that argument that, crypto would have solved this. I don't really think so, actually.
Sounds like gambling is really good. It sounds like gambling's like a really good idea, is what I'm hearing here.
Ironically, I think this is just what happens when a speculative market gets huge, and ultimately the guys in charge decide to change the rules all of a sudden. I
guess that's why, generally speaking, the stock market is much more stable, because there's more safeguards for it, even if it's not perfect than like any of these. I don't know if you call it crypto, but like crypto type markets. I guess that's why, even if they're not great, they're better than fucking this.
That's just always going to be a risk you have. So devastating for the market. Literally down 49% from the all-time high. Billions of dollars wiped out, and I feel bad for the people who had a bunch, invested in this.
Mostly the mafia, guys. Most of the mafia. They're going to be, fucking Tony's going to be pissed.
I want to say, as silly as this whole story is, or it seems to be with, it's just this online economy, some people were seriously affected by this to the point where reportedly, and this is unconfirmed, but that some people even, jumped off buildings because of this. And
that's actually insane.
China, they actually have one of
the
biggest skin trading markets, with the marketplace buff.gg being absolutely huge, and people all of a sudden seeing their balances basically fall in half or more overnight. So that's horrifying. I hope that's not true, but the reports we are seeing are very concerning. And I just wanted to mention it because, at the heart of all of these kind of speculative bubbles, there is a real human cost to people who lose a bunch of money overnight.
Did Valve ever give out like an official statement as to why they did this? Did they ever say like, hey, we're doing this because...
I do want to say, I don't know how, they're going to recover from this. Valve, because really what this crash represents, it's more than just a supply shock. It's also a big reminder to all of their customers that at the end of the day, overnight, the marketplace can fundamentally change. And I don't...
Did they ever say anything?
Think that realization in people's heads are going to change anytime soon. I also want to say, specifically for the trade up items, it's my understanding that there's a 7-day trade.
No, and they won't. That's smart that they wouldn't do that, honestly. I heard some Chinese kid was taking loans to this. That's fucking crazy.
Hold when you first get an item on Steam. And so what's interesting about that...
The only thing I could see is that it seems like they just want to make things more accessible to the average player, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, they want players to have more accessibility. I understand that. So to me, it makes sense in the one hand, because video games, especially old video games, have like a really difficult thing to do, and that is that they need to balance between generating new players and keeping old players, and that can be very difficult. And so the way that the market was probably good for existing players, although some older some current players are probably like a little frustrated about it. So making this changeover, I guess maybe, I don't know, what's the consensus? Are most players kind of happy with this? Maybe this was to make the more casual players a little bit happier, and also to bring in potential new players, because the market seems less threatening for them to generate skins.
That is that there are all these new knives and gloves flooding the marketplace right now that cannot be traded. And in 7 days, they will be tradable. So
yeah, this is what happens when you don't have the makings of a varsity athlete. That's very funny.
So it's possible that the market, unbelievably, may even go down from here. Although I'm certainly not price forecasting. I'm just saying, if you want to get your items on something like Buff or a third-party marketplace where you can actually sell it for cash, if you're trying to race to get ahead of the arbitrage here, I don't think we're going to see for a while basically how this actually shakes out. And that,
yeah, we have to see the market line out. I could imagine that there's probably still a market that will stabilize from this, that'll recover. Yeah, I could see the market stabilizing. I wonder how the mafia is going to take it.
That's kind of what's so unbelievable about all of this. So, yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to cover this since I had an insight into how Valve operates from my gambling videos, where I saw their indifference to sort of customer feedback. But also, it's just a huge market move in general for gamers. And yeah, I think it's going to be remembered, honestly, as one of the biggest moments ever in the history of Valve updates.
Interesting. Okay, let's deep dive the fuck out of this, dude. Let's do Let's do this thing. This is an older video, but this is CoffeeZilla talking about this so we can understand what's going on. Yeah, let's watch this two-parter. I got bribed by casinos, but instead I exposed
I
them.
got bribed to make this video. I
Hey, we love it.
Video twice, actually.
Give me the
to expose
bribe.
a casino's business rivals. Here's a screenshot calling it a bounty and a sponsorship in exchange for a video. Now, I didn't take the money. In fact, I'm quite angry about it. Not just because these people thought I was for sale.
Do you guys realize that he sounds a little bit like Tucker Carlson?
But because they offered me a dollar amount that was way too low. Now, everyone has seen those headlines of casinos paying millions a year for influencers to sell their soul. So when they approached me, I was expecting a lot. Instead, they offered $20,000 to the guy in the $10 million studio. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't even cover the electricity bill. Now,
wow, this guy's like Tony Stark if he was kind of a nerd.
to be clear, we would never take a bribe of any size. This show is funded by $5 a month on Patreon. That's where the real money is. But either way, I had a dilemma. Clearly, these people thought I could be bought. If I ignored their bribe, new viewers might be confused. I needed to send a message, and I needed to send it fast. So I decided on this. Rather than expose just their competitors in the gambling scene, what if we exposed everyone? Starting first with the people who
Okay, I guess that's an option.
offered me money. Welcome to the Counter-Strike gambling investigation. A
Bro, if this goes as deep as you guys keep saying, I'm like confused. How, like, I'm surprised they didn't threaten him or something.
Part series where we're going to be talking about a video game that has created an underage gambling epidemic that makes hundreds of millions, even billions a year. Now, some people thought it stopped in 2016, but they couldn't be more wrong. The world of Counter-Strike gambling is still massive, and nobody wants to talk about it because most of them are making too much money. Those who do speak out have faced consequences, so we've got to be careful. Either way, let's get started.
Bomb has been planted. I've got to say, Coffee, I'm really proud you're...
Oh, yeah, I forgot he used to do this in his video, or he still probably does it in his videos. This silly shit.
Taking on the bad guys. He's defusing. He's defusing.
Wow, he's got one of those Razer Girl headsets. That Razer's in a lot of controversy right now for making an ad that was kind of funny about how you can mute yourself. And this way your girlfriend can't harass you. And they got a lot of trouble.
You know, I've been playing Counter-Strike for years, and
Nice.
honestly, the bots are really out of control.
The bots? But you know we're doing a gambling thing. Besides, you're a bot.
Not according to them.
Whoa.
Woo!
Nice.
Another ace.
I don't have time
Ace
for
in
this.
my hole.
You begged me to be my sidekick. Are you going to help or not?
Hey, I can multitask. What do you need?
I need to find the bad guy. I've interviewed like 40 people for this story. They all claim to be the victim. They're all pointing fingers.
Sounds pretty human to me. Maybe all you really need is a more objective view. Go ahead. Lay it on me.
Well, everything comes back to one moment.
Yeah, Tony Soprano.
When protesters raided the tournament.
Whoa.
Protesters
Whatever happened to that?
at a tournament?
Whatever happened to that?
Yeah, protesters at the PGL Majors in Copenhagen.
Whoa, I knew it. Fuck. Wow. To be honest with you, I haven't played Counter-Strike in a while. This does not look like it. I actually played a couple of months ago with an old Counter-Strike friend of mine. I just fucking hated it, so I stopped playing it. That's my story. How do you guys feel about that story? Is it good?
It was one of the biggest esports tournaments ever for Counter-Strike. 1.8 million watching, over 1 million in the prize pool. It was hosted...
That's impressive. It's insane. It's like as impressive as when I found out that Dota 2 had a massive prize pool that was bigger than like League of Legends, and that the players were like richer than League players because they did their compendium. Like basically, like anybody, like if you pay $10, you get like a compendium, and half that money goes to the prize pool for the competitive players. It's pretty cool.
At Royal Arena. It was a big deal. And everything was going smoothly until suddenly people rushed the stage. The crowd was panicked.
Shit.
No one knew what was going on. Someone broke the trophy on stage. And turns out there were people handcuffing themselves outside. Nobody knew what was going on. They were upset about CSGO Roll, a gambling website that sponsored one of the teams called G2.
Interesting.
Huh. Some kind of overzealous advocate, maybe?
No, not like you'd think.
I'm kind of surprised that there would be some kind of like, I would consider that more progressive. I wouldn't expect that to be more of a progressive, I guess, attitude in some capacity in the fucking Counter-Strike scene.
I found out that the protesters had been paid to be there by a rival casino called...
Okay, well, I guess that's why it's weird, because it's not real. it was paid actors. That's crazy.
called CSGO Empire.
A casino protesting a casino. How'd you find that one?
Funny you should...
How would that help them, though? Because I'm like, what are they protesting about the casino? That it's a casino? But then they also have the same thing. So how would that even help them?
should ask. Let me introduce you to our first character, the owner of CSGO Empire. He calls himself Monarch.
I was expecting him to look like a professional guy, but I don't know why I would do that. He's going to be a frat bro, of course.
Live streamed himself doing the whole thing.
Oh, an exhibitionist.
You have no idea.
If G2 is gonna be playing on the stage, I was planning if somebody's going to Germany, or if you have any friends in Germany, I can pay you a good amount of money. Just come to my DMs, and I can pay you a good amount of money if you run on the stage in the middle of the game and glue yourself on the stage. Or even better, if you put like...
Did the guy get his money?
Handcuffs. If you can handcuff yourself on one of the computers or one of the tables, I will pay you decent money.
That's crazy. We talk about how dangerous incels are. I feel like these frat bros are more fucking dangerous, no? Oh, it's insane.
Go in, even if there's a security guard, even if they're gonna be taken away. If somebody goes home walking, they will be fired.
And I'm so dedicated to this. Like, if I'm in a war, I'm gonna be fighting to the end.
Is this even illegal? I know that sounds like a weird question, but like he's paying people to protest. Is that illegal?
Wow, this guy is just
I guess they're charging the stage, and that would be considered maybe illegal in some capacity. So yes?
shameless.
Yeah, but it gets much worse. Someone from Monarch's team at this point decides to text me. He offered me a bounty to cover the story. I'd already gotten a similar...
was he offered a bounty from a rival fucking gang, dude? A gang. I remember rival gambling thing. Is that what's happening?
Email offering me 20 grand to expose the scam casino in that group.
Obviously, you said yes.
Hell yeah, dude. What?
No. Right.
What?
Right. Of course, I said no. I can't take their money. But I did want to speak with Monarch.
Why?
I texted them back saying I'll
Why, pussy? Just kidding.
take the info. But I also wanted to text CSGO Role's owner and ask them the same thing. I want their side of the story too.
That's kinda
And?
cool.
Well, CSGO Role's owner is named Killian. He said it's a one-sided harassment campaign. Monarch, on the other hand, says something much different.
Well, I mean, this is definitely like, it's definitely on both sides. There's no way that it's not like a two-way street.
He admits to attacking CSGO Role, but basically says he's attacking all the influencers they work for him. They're on this wall of shame that he's going after.
They have made millions and millions of euros from illegal casinos. And what I am going to do is I'm going to be delivering justice to these motherfuckers.
Is he actually like a rival fucking gambling thing, or does he actually care?
Tax investigations are coming. People are gonna be going to jail. YouTube channels, Twitch channels, Kick channels, Twitters, they're gonna be banned. And I will deliver justice to these motherfuckers.
Wall of shame? What is up with this guy?
Like I told you, Monarch sees himself as like a scam buster or something.
A Ghostbuster
He
even.
thinks he's you.
No, he said something else actually.
I identify myself as some sort of a hero in this story. It's very important to note actually that Killian is not the only target. We are having war with other sides as well, and I have a track record. Like before this CS:GO drama, I've been doing this thing for many years actually.
I love his webcam quality.
That's really his main defense. He does this to everyone.
Maybe it's true. Maybe he's just got a screw loose.
No, the attacks here are more personal. And I found out Killian and Monarch aren't just competitors, they used to be business partners.
Oh,
I made a company 10 years ago with Killian who stole my company.
Damn.
The second company I made, he bribed people to have my company shut down. The third company, which is my current big company, which I made all my money, bought my castles and he's been trying to do. Killian has been trying to do everything to take me down, get me arrested, get me killed. Killian is a f***ing psychopath, and these motherfuckers are Killian's minions, and I'm going to be taken down.
No, so good. I traded up a knife that's worth like 100K, or I was worth. Damn, bro, you got fucked on that. I'm sorry, dude.
Every single one of these motherfuckers.
So Killian betrayed Monarch.
Depends on who you believe. The point is, this isn't so much about justice, it's kind of about revenge.
The beautiful thing about revenge is that there is no deadlines. You know, you can do it whenever.
Sounds like just a bunch of white people fighting. Bro, I wonder if it's going to be worth anything as the price stabilizes. I truly wonder if part of how insane this crash is just because new information, like there's an instability in the market. Like I wonder if I know things are going down. It's like if it was reported up, like it started at like $1 million or $1 billion and now it's up to $3 billion. But I wonder if once the market stabilizes out, it's going to be like things are going to start raising up.
You know,
because I feel like part of the price reduction is just the instability of the market, because people aren't going to they might feel like something is not going to be worth a particularly a high amount because what if they change it, what if they revert it, what if they do this, what if they that, you know.
Life is long and you can do it whenever. By the way, I don't mind the guns and stuff. It's like just fun games. What is coming for you is something different. There will be people going to prison. There will be severe consequences. There will be interesting stuff.
I'm just gonna be real with you. This is fucking gay. Whatever is on the screen right now is kind of gay. It's just like a bunch of people like, yeah, we're gonna be coming in you right now. We're gonna fuck you so hard. We're gonna fuck you hard, dude.
Coffee, wow. I'm starting to worry this is a BetterHelp segue into couples counseling.
No, I wouldn't scam you. Look, I'm just trying to
I think that back then there was a lot of controversy around BetterHelp and it's scamming people, right?
show who this guy is and what he wants.
It reminds me of the Jonkler.
Look, I'm not trying to ruin your Mindhunter episode, but sometimes it really is as simple as an unhinged internet tough guy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too, but it's how people talked about this guy. When I interviewed them, they would just freeze when I mentioned his name. Honestly, it was bizarre.
The thing that honestly upsets me about the whole Monarch thing, and this is what's been so hard about the story, people will not give their real opinion because everyone says they're scared. You and I were having a nice chat.
Of what? Of a Counter-Strike guy? What's to be scared of?
Can't talk about the Monarchs.
Why?
Why?
I mean, I guess there's really no reason at this point. I mean, I guess there was, people felt that way, but I mean, if CoffeeZilla made an exposed video, it seems like it was all worry for nothing, dude. Okay. Or is it the mafia? Ooh, what the fuck? The Soprano family? Bro, hot take. The Sopranos ending was probably the best it was ever going to be. Just being real with you. Like, how else were they supposed to end it, you know?
Bro, the weather was like really nice today outside.
Dude, come on! Tell me what's going on!
I can't.
Everybody talks behind the scenes. Everyone talks behind the scenes. Everyone talks. Nobody talks in front of the camera. Why? He intimidates you guys?
You're giving that guy information that he's going to be, they're talking behind the scenes. Let me find out. He's going to stand in another room full of 3 weird looking people. But this time, he's going to get that Burger King hat guy. And then, shit's fucking serious.
No. Not you guys. He's intimidating someone else and everyone doesn't want that to happen to them. Is that it?
What is happening?
I think it's just... No, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
That is crazy. It's like a real-life Voldemort.
Wow.
I know. Most people were scared to even talk, except for one of the names on Monarch's Wall of Shame.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm Grim. I've been doing Cisco gambling
They look all the same, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but every one of these guys looks exactly the fucking same.
for about a decade,
Oh, shit.
and I have been doing it as a content creator for probably like almost 8 years now.
Can you take us from the beginning of your relationship with Monarch and just tell the story as you see it?
Right, so it's been like almost a year now, so it's a little bit hard to like get the timeline like completely right on top of my head, but it started around May last year is when the that I guess include beef initially started. It was mostly just on Twitter. He essentially started like threatening me and told me that I needed to drop CSGO or else, right? I then responded by posting a tweet myself with the screenshot of what he said, calling him out for it and telling him to come at me with everything he's got.
Damn.
Which, you know, in retrospect,
I guess this guy's not as intimidating then. Or maybe it's not like physical intimidation that they're worried about.
massive mistake.
Maybe it's like financial intimidation?
I've known him for a while, a few years before this. He's never done anything like this that I have seen before. He might have done it like privately without, like you said, you talk to other people that had similar stories, right? But I just haven't spoken about it. And I think maybe that's what has happened before. But that's initially how it went down, yeah. Is he DM'd me, I made my tweets, and he went after me ever since.
So you say, come after me with everything you got.
Yeah, some would say, hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Yeah, I think I use the word full thrust, because he keeps telling me every time he does something, was this full thrust enough? Like, it's like stuck in his head that I use.
I told you that this was gay. Did I not tell you that this was gay? Gonna give you my full thrust? What the fuck?
The term full thrust.
Go all in, full thrust. If everybody goes full thrust, that's again when we go full thrust again.
I started getting screenshots from people that are inside one of his Discord. He's got multiple ones that he uses for his quote-unquote cult.
For his quote-unquote full thrust? His full thrusting, dude?
For cult, he calls it, where they were talking about spraying some flyers around my city, this and that. A lot of crazy ones that he luckily didn't do. But then nothing really happened for a few months, because this was back in May. And in around September, I all of a sudden wake up to a bunch of missed calls from family, friends, everything, right? I get told that they had posted flyers everywhere in my city. And I mean everywhere. High schools, malls, people's cars, in their...
Parents of Hayden, Sebastian, whatever it is. What kind of a name is that? Jarluson is taking millions of dollars from your kids by promoting illegal online casinos to them on the internet and doing it all from the comfort of his luxurious villa. What the fuck?
Mailboxes. Monarch himself said they did around 30,000 flyers, and there's about 30,000 people in my city. So they basically spread it everywhere. That had like a picture of CSGO, me, my house, my cars, saying that like I'm scamming people in my city. That's essentially how it started with the flyers.
Okay.
What the coffee? This is like a personalized harassment campaign.
I know.
Well, but is he right? I mean, I don't know. Is this guy actually selling this shit?
But what freaked me out is that Monarch doesn't deny any of it. He thinks it's justified.
Yeah, there's this one case, this YouTuber called Grim, who lives in Norway.
Yeah.
We work times about like various things. So he's one of Killian's main advertisers. He's made at least $6 million from blatantly promoting this scam. He's basically...
But doesn't he also promote a scam? I'm a little confused. Aren't all these guys fucking promoting some kind of gambling shit? Aren't all these guys a problem? Isn't that like the biggest thing here? They're all a problem. It's all because they're all casino shit people. What the fuck? Why are they all virtue? Am I just like wrong about something, or are they all just virtue signaling all over each other over shit that they also do?
For many years, he's been streaming like every day, playing on CSGO and making YouTube videos there, just blatantly scamming his audience and making tons of money. And he has this like kind of like...
He wants a monopoly? Guys, I'm pretty sure monopolies are illegal, okay? I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
This mansion in Norway where he has like his Lamborghinis parked outside. We gave these flyers to like the full town. The full town got these flyers that has Grim's face on it, and it explains like how he's made his money by scamming people.
He just admits to it.
Oh, he takes credit for a lot more than that.
So what happened just a month ago now, when they sent 18 people to show up at my city, outside my door, having a quote-unquote protest.
Wait, 18 people to your house?
Yeah, there was 18 people.
And this is, to be clear, a competitor casino to the one you're working for.
Yeah.
Is harassing is the only word that comes to mind here. Well, I don't even know if it's... I mean, what was it? What do you think it was? Was it intimidation? What was it?
Oh, it was definitely intimidation as well as harassing. Because like obviously when they show up at my house, they make it incredibly difficult for me to be here because they're gonna be right outside my house. Like again, I live in Norway and our rules are way too nice.
Coffee, I'll admit it. This is a little bit more than an internet tough guy. These are mafia tactics.
It's insane. I mean, Monarch.
Well, what are the protesters doing? Are they attacking anybody? I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying like mafia tactics are like, let's beat the shit out of somebody. Are they beating the shit out of these people? Is that part of it? Or are they just like showing up to be like, hey, these are bad guy or propaganda machine? I mean, isn't even propaganda, dude? Are these all just bad people? What the fuck?
Still trying to say this is all fair game.
Yeah, so we did this funny protest one day. We sent the cute little cult. It
was a funny little protest.
And there was maybe like 15 people outside of his house with the infamous Sticky Hand who claims to have lost his house to CSGO scam.
It's Sticky Hand! I'm a Paladin because CSGO rolls got my house! Grim, I'm coming for you! Killian, I'm coming for you! Give my house back! Give my house back! Give my house back!
They were there, they parked with their like tents like outside of the house, and they had like microphones and they had the pitchforks and stuff, and they were just like marching in the neighborhood. And Sticky Hand did also. He went to knock on his door just to speak with him.
I have to say, this is an insane level of harassment. I mean, I get that you believe he scammed people and
he tried to make his house on fire. Okay,
let's say he did scam people. That should be left to law enforcement, not to like, you know.
Well, I mean, listen, not for nothing. If he did scam people, I'm not exactly gonna sit here and fucking cry myself to sleep over these people decide. Like, if everybody's gonna engage in shitty fucking tactics, I'm not gonna cry about it.
Or basically like video vigilantes, you know, going to his house. I saw Warren also posted something about like he'd pay money for someone to break into his house.
Whoever breaks into Grimm's Minecraft server. Oh, this is his Minecraft's. Oh, okay. I'm fucking so dumb. Whoever breaks into Grimm's Minecraft server house first on film gets 2K. Okay. All right. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? It's in Minecraft. I think that he's just using the term Minecraft as like oh, do this to him in Minecraft, like that. Okay. I think I just fucking owned myself almost instantly. Holy fuck.
In Minecraft, that was a joke, or
LOL. It's say LOL or it's
obvious joke. Yeah, that would be crossing a line. Yeah, I can agree. Somebody could say that this is like it might be pretty insane, but
it's a Minecraft house. Although, I mean, maybe he really is talking about his Minecraft house. I don't know. It seems like everybody has some very expensive video game things going on here.
That's how much you believe Killian has scammed people. I think it goes to what you detest this company so much you think basically it's worth the price to for this war.
So we have the numbers, we have the facts, we pretty much know exactly how much he has made from CSGO. We've had extensive conversations with Grim himself. We know that he understands exactly what he's doing. He's consciously scamming people, and we have consulted lawyers about this, and we are actually planning to take legal action. But the unfortunate thing is that there are ways how they can evade this kind of like legal justice, and probably there's not going to be real like legal consequences for him. And if there are, it's going to be kind of like, years down the line after CSGO has exit scammed.
That's sort of my problem. This is clearly harassment, but Monarch's not wrong that the people in this industry usually get away with it.
But he's in the same industry.
Well, exactly.
Well, so is the industry the problem? Or, I mean, the industry would be a problem, let's be fucking real. Or is it specifically the tactics that are a problem that they're using? Like, it just sounds like they're complaining about the general industry of gambling that's like causing people to have a negative, like to fuck each other over. It just seems like they're attacking each other so they can try to corner out the market. I mean, yeah, I guess this would be some kind of like mafia tactic.
And that's what kills his argument. Either way, this whole thing is so heated that both sides now think they're in danger.
Let's talk about security. Yeah. Obviously,
this reminds me of that episode of The Sopranos.
It probably is shaking you up, made you rethink how much you need to protect yourself. Have you taken any steps to try to... Obviously, you said you did go to the police. They did nothing. What else did you do?
I mean, why the fuck would the police care? Not to be a fucking asshole, but like, why the police? Oh, we have two people that are doing some dumbass shit. Two groups of fucking illegal gambling shit going after each other in like the wrong ways. Oh, okay. How much are they gonna fucking care? Aren't you supposed to bribe the police to help you? Isn't that how the mafia does it, guys?
Right now I have 24/7 security sitting outside. So that's the question.
Hey, that's good for the economy, right? More people getting paid, baby.
And I have currently.
Damn.
That's expensive.
Yeah, no, it is expensive.
True.
It is. Like, I'm not paying for it, but yes.
Well, who the fuck's paying for it then?
It is expensive. I've heard the figures.
Who is paying for it?
See, Squirrel is paying for it.
Who? See a squirrel?
But yeah.
Who is paying for it?
See, Squirrel is paying for it.
See CSGO? What did he say? It's his accent. It's killing me here. I have to add some subtitles for a second.
But yes, it is expensive. I've heard the figures.
Who is paying for it?
See, Squirrel is paying for it.
So
his company's paying
you got
for
your
it.
rival casinos.
Is that what he said? Sorry. Okay. Oh, so you say CS Gold? Okay.
And one is paying for
Oh, CSGO Roll. Is that what it's called? Okay.
24/7 security for the influencer because an opponent casino is gonna go to their house and harass.
I don't really know how it works. Is that okay? Are you allowed to do that? I did not mean to do that, but okay.
Ask them and possibly do more.
Yeah.
So also, like, I'm genuinely scared for my life. I'm genuinely scared for my family, like, because of this whole thing. Like, I
guess they're in too deep now to stop. Guys, let's have a truce.
I am with like huge security guards, and I need to be like super careful. I don't really like.
I love this video because it's like both sides are fucking with each other, and but they're also playing the victim at the same time. It's fucking crazy.
I need to be careful where I move, and I need to be super careful about like my location being doxxed, because I think he has all the reasons to kill me. So
okay. All right.
Do you think he would cross that line? As you said, you would never do that. Do you think he would?
Do you think that either of these people are actually like concerned with their life? Or do you think that they're playing it up on the camera to just try to do like more, I didn't really see it, more like psyoping? You think it's more of like an opportunity to just try to like, oh guys, this is actually the victim. This group is actually the victim here. Oh wait, no, we're actually the victim. Oh no, this person's, you know what I mean? Like, is it just like, is it just one of those things where they're trying to both victimize each other to make it seem like they're, they're in more danger? I would not doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that neither feels threatened by the other one, and they're just like, okay, we have this opportunity to talk to, on this guy's platform. I don't know how big his platform was before, but it's 4 million followers now, and this video has 6 million views.
No, knowing him as a person, he's pure evil. Has no morals. It would be literally plus EV to get me killed. So now I'm doing my best to, first of all, not have my location leaked, but also I have like significant security because of that.
That has to be a serious expense. I mean, it's like 24/7 security is expensive.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, if he's able to afford it, it sounds like his business is very profitable, so.
I mean, it's not cheap. Plus also like have to take a bunch of like precautions for my family as well.
I think I may be dying of what humans call irony. They're both scared?
Yeah, everyone
Is that ironic? I don't know how irony works, to be honest with you.
is terrified of revenge. And it explains why people not involved wouldn't want to be involved. Even just recently, I heard another YouTuber has been getting the Monarch treatment. Flyers, house visits, confrontations. Who would want that?
You, apparently. What's to stop Monarch from coming after you?
Nothing. I mean, I would say the harassment is usually limited to influencers in the gambling sector, but recently an esports journalist got threatened as well.
These people are dangerous, and these people are clearly...
Oh my god, it's fucking Wings of Redemption.
...willing to do anything for money. Let's get them out of esports once and for all.
We are looking into it. We might actually do some legal action towards him, like some defamation lawsuit or whatever. I think it would be fun to do just for the lore, just for the memes, and it could be like this could be a fun marketing campaign. And for this reason, the cult is coming for Richard.
I tried to confront Monarch on it. I also tried to confront him on this bounty thing.
I'm going to do this story, and obviously I'm going to try to tell it how I tell all my stories, which is as neutral and like to the facts as possible. But I don't want anyone going after me either. I don't want anyone showing up at my house, to be very transparent with you.
Yeah.
So are they both going to agree not to attack CoffeeZilla so that they could try to utilize the to utilize CoffeeZilla as some kind of like way to garner sympathy for whatever brand they're promoting, for their own brand or whatever?
Yeah. I'll be transparent, and I'm not intending to send any sticky hands. So.
I'm not going to send any sticky hands, guys.
Oh, I also have to say, did you know Warren offered me a bounty to do this story?
I did not.
Y'all shouldn't tell journalists that. That's not good. Y'all shouldn't pay people to do stories.
Oh, they paid a journalist to do that?
Noted.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They tried to pay CoffeeZilla, right? He's a journalist. Okay. I was like, what journalist? I was like, oh, wait, I'm an idiot.
Because it just makes it hard to, because I can't obviously can't accept that. That would completely compromise everything I stand for. To be like, it'd be biased. It'd bias me.
It also gives them dirt on you. $20,000 for them to have dirt on you is fucking crazy. Because they could potentially dictate where you should move as a creator in the future. Like, oh, we want you to cover this story. Well, you kind of have to, or else we'll come out with the information that like you took money from us for that. Like that puts them in a very compromising situation.
Towards your side, if I was to accept that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to address it.
And I really respect your approach. See that you're a great journalist.
Oh, how reassuring that someone you're making a video on likes you before the story.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if he keeps his promise on that, but I also wanted to confront the guy who offered me $20,000 to do the story too.
Let me guess. He dodged the question?
Sort of. He said that he didn't know that I was a journalist and that...
And why would he offer him $20,000? What?
I wasn't...
It must have slipped my mind that you were a journalist? What? I don't understand. You obviously wanted him for that credential, no?
Someone to offer money to. He also claimed that this industry has cooked him and that everything is money-oriented.
I mean, that part might be true.
Oh, for sure. I mean, for all the talk about justice and scams, it's about money too. Just recently, Grim says he got this message. Monarch would stop the house harassment if he dropped CSGO Roll and took a match deal at CSGO Empire.
So that's that then. You've had the villain the whole time.
Not quite. I mean, we had to address the bribe. We have to address the harassment. But our story is not about gambling influencers being the victims, who are also millionaires, by the way. Remember, we're investigating everyone, and Monarch's just kind of the tip of the iceberg of the problem.
The creamy tip of the iceberg, dude.
I want to know who's...
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, true. You should take 1.5 million like Bill Burr. 20K is too cheap.
Really behind this thing? Who's really the victim?
Not cheap.
And who's really the villain?
I started gambling on Counter-Strike when I was probably 13 years old.
13 years old. 14.
That's interesting. I mean, that's fucked up, honestly. It's so interesting because I was in. This is gonna sound so stupid and like that doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna get there. Don't worry. I was in Costco today, and in Costco they sell like little tools, like little tool sets for kids. They're not real tools. They're made of plastic, but they're branded. I don't remember the brand it was. And it's like, that's what this is. You get kids into gambling early. You know what I mean? It's like you get them into gambling early and then you got them forever. You know, the kids are like the best market to go after because they're so influential. And it's not good, or they're so easily influenced. It's not good. It's terrible. That's why you shouldn't be promoting to kids. But we do so much gambling promotion to kids if you kind of think about it. I mean, what the fuck are Pokemon cards if not gambling? Pokemon cards are literally gambling. That's like the entire point of that. You know, you're getting little kids into this idea of like, oh, if I open this, maybe I'll get this. Oh, that's what it all is.
Years old. I think I was 14. I saw it online. I saw a bunch of these YouTubers playing it. Yes! Woo!
Oh, dude, what were they playing? Wait, what was he playing with? Who was he playing with?
They see their favorite influencer playing on some third-party case opening site, and they just go deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole, and soon they are addicted.
Maybe the solution isn't with the casinos at all. Maybe it's a good time to talk about the influencers who promote it instead.
Ooh, true. Oh, this is the part 1, so there's a part 2. Okay. I don't feel like looking into the rest of this Tower thing. It's interesting, but you can check it out yourself, guys. Okay.